I'm Jordan Belfort, and this is Sales School. Got a great topic for today. You know what I want to talk about today? I want to talk about language patterns. I want to talk about how much effort, I really want to know how much effort have you put in to making sure that you are saying the absolute best thing possible about your company, about yourself, about your offer in the first 15 seconds of the sale. Let me tell you what I mean by that, the first 15. Like, there's this point in the sale. Now, of course, I talk about the first 4 seconds, right? Now, sharpest attack, enthusiastic sell, an expert in your field, right? And that's how you take control. You're perceived, you're judged, you're ripped apart, they put you back together. And based on that, either you're perceived the right way, right? Sharp, on the ball, expert, or the wrong way as basically a moron who they don't want to listen to because you can't help them achieve their goals and get what they want in life, right? They listen to you because you can help them get what they need, help them get what they want, help them resolve their goals, right? But remember that after those first 4 seconds, the 10 seconds or so that come after that, when you say, hey, you might have heard of my company or the reason for the call today, or I'm reaching out to people in your area right now because we have XYZ program, reaching out to homeowners like yourself, okay, who have, who either this product, or we could save them a ton of money on X, whatever that language pattern is. Let me tell you something. I have written many of them over the years for people, right? I've got hired by companies, and I will tell you that I spend so much time on this first thing, this first few sentences. It's so crucial because it's like, you need those first 4 seconds or you're perceived the wrong and you're done. But as soon as those first 4 seconds are over, the conscious mind now kicks in and decides whether or not you were duped. In other words, if you don't continue to sound awesome in those first 15 seconds, your conscious mind says, yeah, nice try. Guy's a moron, doesn't know what he's talking about. So in other words, you're still in real serious judgment mode in those first 10 seconds after the first 4. So why leave that up to chance? It's like honestly, to me, it baffles me how you could leave something so important up to chance. It's like you're playing Russian roulette with your success, with your closing rate, because you haven't taken the time to ensure your success by making sure that that first pop out of your mouth, the first thing you say, that first pattern. Hey, reason for the call today, we're reaching out to homeowners in the area for X, Y, whatever it is, that you've taken the time to make sure that the words flow like butter, they sound good, there's the right number of syllables in each sentence, it sounds sexy, it's empowering. It's like, listen, it's like that line I wrote for the movie, for Leo. I said, name of the company, Aerotime International. It's a cutting-edge high-tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on next generation of radar detectors that have both huge military and civilian applications. Now, right? Remember that? Well, you know how long it took me to write that line? I worked for probably half a day, 4 or 5 hours, and then looked at the next day and the next day. And I kept looking at it until I made sure that it was so perfect and so sexy. And then, of course, people all over the world, when Leo read that line, they're like, oh my God, like this is so awesome, because it sounded good. And it was very funny because they showed the picture of the barn, the empty barn. But the point is that, sounding good like that doesn't happen by accident. You think Leo winged it? Hello? Leo was given perfect words to say and trained himself. I trained him, right, on what tonalities to use. And because of that, the guy he should have won an Oscar. He was stolen because of, politics. The movie wasn't about something that's politically correct, like people would get gay and have AIDS. Seriously, honestly, it's like there was the Dallas freaking Oscar Stealers Club. By the way, there's a great video called what's it called? Something trailers. It's a funny video on YouTube. They call the Dallas Oscar Stealers Club because listen. And the funny thing is, Matthew McConaughey was also he could have gotten an Oscar for being in The Wolf of Wall Street too. He's incredibly talented. But the point is that Leo deserved it. He really did. He was awesome, and he was handed the exact best words to say.